Well, I think my firework training is working. All puppies asleep and we're at volume 23. My aim is to get up to volume 30 with all puppies not reacted. I strongly suggest though that when you get your puppy home, you either go on YouTube and find some firework displays, or you buy a CD and, for the first, couple of months, play it once a week at ever increasing volumes over the background of the radio or the TV. And then you can probably leave it till, 3 to 4 weeks before fireworks season, Guy Fawkes Night or New Year's Eve. Get it out and play it again once a week. This should make a big difference to how likely your puppy is to develop noise phobia. But the reality is some dogs are simply more prone to it than others. Of my 3 grown-up dogs, who've all had pretty much identical experiences with fireworks, Roo is petrified. The reason I'm playing it this loud now is Roo has gone out for a walk with a friend of mine. If I played it this loud with Roo in the room, she would be salivating and shaking. She can tolerate it at lower volumes now, after 3 or 4 years of doing this with puppies. But she's just inherently more noise sensitive than my other grown-up dogs.
Oh, so who's this? Who's little orange? You've been outside and had fun. And that's little light blue. Very fluffy.
And I'm afraid I can't see the collars on the other 2.
Here you are. Purple.
You'd think I'd know them by sight, but especially the plain coloured ones, I don't quite know them by sight. I should do. I know them when I'm up close and personal. When they're a bit further away, this puppy looks very much like that puppy if the collars aren't showing. So that's why I think if you wanted to, it'd be quite fun to bring a little collar for your dog, and you'd be able to go, yep, that's my puppy. It's got my collar on. So orange, light blue, red, and purple.
And who else have we got? We've got a little white girl is sleeping over here.
So again, it's a myth that puppies can't fall asleep without somebody next to them. But they do like to feel like there's somebody in the room or in the offing.
And who have we got here? This little blue boy.
Again, he hasn't been very prominent for the last couple of days, but don't worry, we'll make sure he gets his turn. Come on, can we get light on there? Yep, I don't know how to turn the light on the camera. But so far, none of these puppies are showing any signs of noise sensitivity, and luckily, even if they are innately noise sensitive puppies, hopefully this is not a noise that will bother them, because they've been hearing it since before their ears were opened. But please don't go, my dog's firework trained. I'll take her to the local, firework display and expect it to be okay. The chances are it won't be. It's crowded, noisy, the fireworks are closer by, the volume is completely different. They've then got the flashes in the night sky as well. Please, on fireworks night, leave your dog at home with the TV or the radio on really loud to mask out as much as what happens. If any of these puppies are inherently or innately noise sensitive, then there's still a chance that, should your neighbour let off a rocket under their nose one night, that you could waste all this good work. However much good preparation you've done, it only takes one terrifying experience for your puppy to decide that fireworks are terrifying. This is what happened to Roo. We were out walking in the dusk. It was still about 3 days before Guy Fawkes Night, and somebody set one off. It burst right above her head, and she was petrified. She thought she was going to die. And now, whenever she hears these sounds, she still thinks she's going to die. She's becoming a little less sensitive, but you can't unring that bell. So it's better if that bell doesn't ring in the first place. It's like, you know, if you've ever been in a car accident, a really serious car accident at, say, a roundabout, the chances are you're going to be very cautious about roundabouts for the rest of your life. And you may even have to do considerable work before you can drive round a roundabout again, ever again. And the fear responses help work the same way in animals. It's like PTSD. If I'd been in a war zone and been shot at, then these noises would probably have me diving for cover, because I think I was in fear of my life. Which is what Rue feels when she hears these noises. She thinks she's going to die. No wonder she salivates and shakes. These puppies, however, are pretty convinced it's kind of waking them up. It's not upsetting them at all. So anyway, fireworks training successful. We've got 3 more weeks to get up to volume 30, and then they'll be quite loud.